Welcome to today's Daily Manna of Thursday, the 26th of December 2024. Today's topic is Job's fortune restored. Our text is taken from Job chapter 42 verses 10 through 17. And the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. Then came there unto him all his brethren, and all his sisters, and all they that had been of his acquaintance before, and did eat bread with him in his house. And they bemoaned him, and comforted him over all the evil that the Lord had brought upon him. Every man also gave him a piece of money, and every one an earring of gold. So the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than his beginning. For he had 14,000 sheep, and 6,000 camels, and 1,000 yoke of oxen, and 1,000 she-asses. He had also 7 sons and 3 daughters. Verse 14. And he called the name of the first Jemimah, and the name of the second Keziah, and the name of the third Karen-Happuch. And in all the land were no women found so fair as the daughters of Job, and their father gave them inheritance among their brethren. After this lived Job 140 years, and saw his sons, and his sons' sons, even 4 generations. Verse 17. So Job died, being old and full of days. Key verse. Job chapter 42 verse 10. And the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. Today's passage concludes Job's epic story, which began with the devastating loss of fortune, family, friends, fellowship, and health. Job's trials were so remarkable that the Apostle James pointed him out as an example of a believer who patiently endured trials, but whose story ended on a happy note. James chapter 5 verse 11. Job suffered physically and emotionally. Although there were times when his conviction was at a low ebb, he did not abandon God. His experience reminds us that troubles of life come to all, but we can trust God to see us through. Job's friends were uncharitable in their accusations, but he was also not guiltless in his attitude and response to them. We must avoid sinning against God or our neighbors, especially when experiencing hardship or responding to uncharitable remarks about us. But God later commanded Job to pray for his friends, who were also directed to make amends and offer sacrifices under his supervision. These steps facilitated atonement, forgiveness, and reconciliation between Job, his friends, and God. After that, the Lord turned the captivity of Job and gave him much more than he had before. Job ended well and enjoyed more blissful years, in which he saw 4 generations of his descendants. As the year nears an end, you can experience a turnaround and recover all that have been lost. If you follow the scriptural principles of repentance, forgiveness, reconciliation, and obedience to God, you can expect Him to restore your lost spiritual and physical fortune. His promises will be fulfilled in everyone who meets the conditions. Thought for the day. Though weeping may endure for a night, joy comes in the morning. The Bible in 1 year, read by Alexander Skirby. Ezekiel chapters 32 to 35.